Control, understand the game. Nobody can do that. He was so graceful with the basketball, and he would change gears on you and change direction really, really quick. It's just amazing, man. If you see it, in person, it's like we're like, oh.
The tallest building in the world, the Sears Tower, and the pride of Chicago, where we get ready for playoff basketball.
Good evening.
Welcome, everyone, to the Eastern Conference Final. And Clark, hello. We have Game 3 between the Pistons and the Bulls. Mike, I hope you can hear me. This Chicago arena is rocking right now.
Well, this city knows how pivotal this game is for the Bulls. It's a must-win situation for Chicago, and they'll need to be at their...
Oh, and that won't be easy. Michael Jordan and the Bulls, Clark, have so far been stifled by this great Piston D.
Well, the Pistons are known as the bad boys, and for good reason. The defense is suffocating, it's physical, it's disruptive, and it's unrelenting. Chicago has to find some way to get their offense going in this series.
As you always say, they hang their hats on their defensive play.
That's right.
Here now, a look at the starting five for the Pistons. It's Thomas and Dumars in the backcourt.
Allez les gars, nouvel épisode avec Jordan, on affronte les Pistons. Grand match, c'est parti, on doit faire un match de ouf en plus, c'est tout ce que j'ai capté. Voilà les gars. Ouais, c'est parti.
And the Pistons defense so physical. You know you'll get bumped and banged up against them. They are both intimidating and effective.
Now here's Thomas. Outside, Rodman. Outside, Dumars. Shot clock at 6. High post, Lambier. The rebound by Grant. And Clark, with the Pistons and their defense, they've also imposed what they call the
Allez, ça commence bien déjà.
Well, I tell you, it's 10 eyes on Jordan at all times, sending doubles, triples, and traps at Jordan whenever he has the ball, Kevin. And they know he's the key to the Bulls' offense, so they're really trying to cut him down with a lot of bodies and a lot of physicality. And so far, through the first 2 games, it's worked.
That's a good explanation. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Guys, we've seen this pressure from the Bulls defense before. Mike Fratello, Michael Jordan, through the first 2 games has been solid, but we know he is capable of more.
Just 20 points for him last game. I would imagine he does everything in his power to put up bigger numbers than that tonight.
This could be an all-timer. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Rodman.
Amongst the best defenders in the game, Scottie Pippen in great position there. Change that one.
Back to Jordan. Lets it fly. They get it back. Pippen kicks to Jordan.
Là, faut que je m'habitue à Nba2k23 les gars.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
Non, les noirs.
Just 8 points in game 1 and many
Là, faut que je m'habitue à Nba2k23 là. Je viens d'être sur 2k25.
You can just feel it.
Faut que je m'habitue.
And you figure Zeke will have to be better than that. I mean, he's too good of a player to put up numbers like that all series long.
Yeah, I agree.
And he's making them count at the charity stripe. No surprise there.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen.
C'est bon les fautes là.
That's foul number 2 for him.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Bulls making a switch here. Hodges checked in. Now here's Thomas. Over Paxson. Here's Lambier. Kicks it out to Rodman. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Chicago ball.
Mike, the Bulls have had some turnover problems in this series, and that is something they're going to have to avoid here.
Without question, 19 turnovers for them last game. You know the Pistons bring the pressure. The Wolves have to minimize unforced errors.
Especially at this stage of the season in big games like this.
You got to make sure that you're stationary and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
Now, here's Rodman. Outside Dumars. And foul.
La faute est sortie pas du. Puis ça met Jordan, tu vas me dire c'est Jordan.
He has no weaknesses in his game and is the kind of hard-nosed player that any team would appreciate.
Chicago with the ball. Paxson outside. Grant outside. On the wing, Jordan. The 17-footer. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. You know, this Pistons team is so strong and focused on the road. I don't think the crowd in Chicago is going to be any problem at all for them.
And the Pistons with the second-best road record in the league. A team full of veterans, they have plenty of composure to spare in this series.
And there's a steely determination about this Chicago Bulls team. And with more on that, let's go across the way to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Michael Jordan has been silent with the media this week, but not with his teammates. Craig Hodges says that Michael talked to them. Nothing motivational, just normal. But the Bulls coaches had a different demeanor. They want to stop the early Detroit runouts, stop them early in transition, and they want more offensive rebounding. Guys?
Thank you, David. More than 19,000 fans in this arena await the fate, Mike, of Chicago.
Detroit has
quoi, Jordan?
9 of the last 11. That's making a pretty good statement, especially in a place like Chicago where it's tough to win.
You're right.
Never afraid of getting physical out there. Lambier loves going at the defense and earning the foul. And the Bulls seemingly over their injury issues now. Paxson's ankle and Jordan's hip are looking close to 100%.
And you know, Mike, it was obvious how those injuries impacted the Bulls early on. In games 1 and 2, their backcourt was just not at full strength.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Kings checked in for Cartwright. Neely comes in for Horace Grant. And Armstrong subbed in for John Paxson. 6 to shoot. Jordan the pass to Neely. And that one comes up a bit short.
Elle joue mal.
There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Thomas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Using his quickness on the interior. That's Thomas's advantage.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first but misses the second. A drive by Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
What a finisher Jordan is on these slams. Putting on a show for the fans.
Johnson outside. Pass to Aguirre. Here's Sally. That's in there. Off the assist from Aguirre.
And the Pistons up 2-zip in this series. They are completely in the driver's seat. The onus is on the Bulls to make the adjustments to get back in this series.
And I'm expecting that Coach Jackson will certainly have to mix things up, Mike. The Pistons are a monster, but they aren't invincible, especially with the team that has Michael Jordan.
And it's the Bulls with the ball after the basket by Detroit.
You got to set those feet.
Great call for the situation, too. No doubt he was moving there.
There's 49 seconds left in the first. Shoots. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
Tell you what, this has been so much fun to watch. Both of these teams throwing haymakers.
They're giving the fans their money's worth in this one. Both sides competing at a high level.
Now, here's Johnson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Aguirre. Shot clock at 5. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Will Purdue's checked in for Hodges.
Will Purdue.
Passes it to Armstrong. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on.
You have to respect B.J. Armstrong's relentless. Even against bigger opponents, he never backs down and always makes an effort.
And both free throws good for Armstrong.
On tryhard. Faut pas qu'on perde ce match. Et je le sens mal ce match.
Here's Thomas. Yes, that goes in.
Hey,
Even though he's a smaller guard, Thomas is not afraid of attacking inside. Really good work there.
Here's Jordan. And it's
Ça rentre, hein. Merci, hein. Ça rentre, hein. Vous allez pas me dire que ça passe pas, hein. Ça passe. Vous allez pas me la mettre.
Bulls lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back, everyone, to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals here in Chicago.
And early in this series, the Pistons have had a big bench advantage. A lot of points chipped in from the second unit. It's a problem for the Bulls.
Here's
Oh, il a
Neely.
pas de shoot.
No good that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. They've got Pippen. Neely out there with Purdue. There's B.J. Armstrong, and it's Jordan in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Back and forth we go, Kevin. If this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we got us a real treat on our hands.
Shot from 12, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Clark, remember in Game 1, the Bulls only managed 12 points from their bench.
But they did get it going in Game 2, Kevin, but so did the Pistons. I think the Pistons have a deeper, more battle-tested bench. Somebody on Chicago's side is going to have to really step up.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Cartwright's checked in for Purdue. Grant comes in for Neely. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Outside Edwards. A 3 from Aguirre. It's all in by the Bulls.
You take a look at this Pistons offense, and they run an awful lot of pick-and-roll action effectively because they're an excellent passing team, and they work really well together.
Aguirre against Jordan. Grant kicks to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Over Aguirre. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Mike, looking at this Pistons offense, the pick and roll, the screen roll game is very deadly with Isaiah Thomas.
And it opens up everything for them as well. The team plays very unselfishly, always looking for a great shot and rarely settle for bad ones.
They're a very smart team. Paxson passes to Jordan. Tries from 16. It's good.
Nice.
Jordan's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
We know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
Outside, Aguirre. Back to Thomas. It's rebounded by Jordan.
Looking at the Pistons, you have to appreciate their approach. They play to their strengths and keep a very level head throughout the game.
Grant surveying the D. Dumars against Jordan. Back to Grant, and it's Jordan to top the key. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Jordan, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And with the Pistons' approach, Clark, it's almost methodical how they go about things.
Kevin, it's not only
Il y a combien de rebonds? Faut en prendre 10 et c'est une dernière 10.
It is maniacal and physical. And that's what being a champion does to you. This team knows they're great. They feel if they play their game, nobody can beat them physically, but more importantly, emotionally and mentally.
So confident. Well, the Bulls have done
Non,
a much
non,
better job
Jordan,
of
comment tu rates ça?
limiting
Comment, mais
turnovers in
comment
this
est-ce que tu me fais péter un
And it
câble, cette
seems like
chien?
they've made a concentrated effort to be more careful, to squeeze that orange a little bit better. You can see the change compared to last game.
And for a word about the Pistons' second unit, we send it to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, typically the Pistons only play 8 guys, but they may go 12 deep now. Scott Hastings has started something called the bench bandits in Detroit. They wear rubber bands on their left wrists, and if one of those last 4
Mais le
guys
N1,
isn't paying
je crois
attention,
il a
they
vraiment mis
snap
0
it.
N1.
A painful way to stay focused. Guys, back to you.
It seems that way. Something's working, though. Mike, in the first 2 games, Pistons bench outscored the Bulls bench by 30 points.
That's a whopping margin. It's been no contest. A major storyline in this series.
Agreed. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Kings checked in for
Ah,
Carter.
Jordan Meunier.
Neely comes in for Horace Grant. And Hodges subbed in for John Paxson. And the Pistons decide to take their first
Bon,
time
pour
out
l'instant, le défi, 4 rebonds, ok. Ah, les passes D, faudra en faire aussi.
Also a chance for his guys to take
Non,
some
les
deep
passes D,
breaths
ça
to
passe.
renew
Hein.
their defensive focus.
And so it's Detroit with the ball, trailing by 4. To end the cold streak, Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup.
No question, Edwards knows how to get it done inside, using his height to get a shot.
And a look at the 2 stars of these teams. The
Next.
Jordan coach has been magnificent early on.
This is exactly how Jordan and the Bulls wanted to start things off. Jordan is locked in. He looks like he's on his way to another incredible performance.
Mike Jordan is coming out of the gate hot, as we can see, shaking off that last 20-point performance.
And this was one of the more predictable things to happen. Jordan is just too competitive and driven to not come out strong after last game.
We knew it was going to happen. Chicago leading by 4. Driving. Oh, that was
Dégage.
unbelievable.
I can't believe what I saw. Perfect.
Dégage.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
Pass to Rodman. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Pippen. Left side, Jordan. And it's Jordan with the
Dégage.
jam.
Doesn't get any easier for Jordan. Terrific at exploiting the defense in transition.
Pistons trail by 8. And the pass to Lambeer. On the wing, Rodman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the...
On est à 5 rebonds, ok. Ouais, le plus dur, c'est les 10 rebonds. Hein. Normalement, on peut rester au réussir, mais ça va être très dur.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
For him, that's an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see
Quoi?
that.
And it's out of
Bah, attends,
bounds.
Jordan, il
Last
se
touch
fait
by
battre.
Thomas.
Vas-y, toi, on va voir. M'en fous, j'ai demandé un bail pour un dunk.
Here's Jordan. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Over Thomas.
Je l'avais lavé. Hein.
Kicks it out to Jordan. Here he goes. And it lands
Ah,
to get one to
c'est quoi là?
fall.
J'avais le timing parfait. Je comprends rien.
10 now for the Bulls. Here's Thomas. Again, Thomas misses. Still unable to find his groove here against the Bulls. The drive by Jordan and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at
Voilà, on est en
the free
train de
throw
les laver.
line.
Hein.
Making the defense compromise right there. Once Jordan gets into the lane, defenses become a little sketchy. Actually, they get pretty nervous.
Jordan, 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second.
Ah,
What separates Jordan from
ah, ça m'énerve. Je rate. Ah, on a 6, je crois, aussi, pas. Je ne sais pas. Je devrais commencer à faire les passes. Avec Michael Jordan, non. Ça serait mieux, je trouve, après.
Welcome everyone back to Chicago. It's the Bulls and Pistons in an Eastern Conference Finals showdown. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
One thing the Bulls need to make sure they do is attack the rim. They settled for way too many outside looks the first few games.
Merci.
You need to test the Pistons inside.
And on the floor for Emmanuel Barnett starting the second half. Lane Beer is out there with Rodman. Then there's Thomas. Then it's Joe Dumars. And it's Edwards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jordan up top. He's guarded by Thomas. From 11 feet
non,
away.
mais je voulais pas faire ça. Trop de balles. Jordan, trop de balles.
Pippen in particular, Clark, shied away from driving early in this series, it seems.
Well, Kevin, the Bulls know the Pistons are going to touch them up.
Vas-y, ça le fraude.
When they drive the ball. But they need to get over that and
Alors, tout le
go
monde
with
dit où
reckless
ça le fraude.
abandon and strength to the basket.
Shooting for
Settling
Detroit.
for outside
Oh, là là,
shots
c'est quoi, c'est là,
is
c'est
not
quoi.
going to win them this series.
Jordan, the pass to Pippen. He can't hit that time.
Pippen, je vais te baffer. Hein.
Pistons trail by 13. Here's Rodman. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the contact doesn't phase Rodman. He's good at staying in control on the way up.
And, you know, these teams met 5 times during the regular season, and the Pistons won 4 of those meetings. That has to be a factor in the back of the minds of the Chicago Bulls.
If you look back to the prior year, Mike Fratello, the
What's up,
Pistons
Jordan?
won all 6 regular season games.
First team
And
foul.
the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bulls.
At the line for
It's a
your
budding
Bulls.
rivalry. The Pistons aren't intimidated by Jordan.
29 points, 6
It's
rebonds.
like these
C'est
teams have been in each other's way the last few years.
Makes for
Bien
a
joué.
great rival. And both free throws good for Jordan.
Donc 4 rebonds, c'est parti.
Thomas with it. He's got 5. Pass to Rodman. He kicks to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Lambeer. Shoots over Grant. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Allez, c'est parti.
Jordan's got rebound number 7. Oh!
Aïe, 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 aïe.
Another electric
Aïe, aïe,
performance by
aïe.
Mike. Where does
Ça
it
fait
end?
mal, hein.
Pistons trail by 15.
Ah, ça fait mal à l'ego. Hein.
Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
On renvoie la balle,
Something
s'il te
has
plaît.
to change.
Thomas finds Rodman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Horace Grant. This is his second trip to the line in this one. That free
Oh
throw
là là là
missing.
là.
Only 5'11" in high school. Rodman didn't even make the varsity basketball team. Quite the story for the now 6'7" defense and rebounding specialist.
Detroit making a switch. Sally's checked in. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got
Attends,
6
est-ce qu'on
in
n'a
the
pas
quarter.
le ça?
Not content to sit on this lead.
Ah là
I like
là
it.
là.
Going right at him.
Ah,
Just
Jordan trop
fanning the
boosté.
flames, trying to leave no chance for a comeback.
On va aller la balle, voilà, c'est mieux pour toi.
Thomas against Paxson. Back to Dumars. Pass to Sally. Thomas surveying the D. Takes a 3. And that's collected by Grant. Grant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Jordan.
Oh, les
And
fautes,
that'll be
là.
2 free throws coming up. Officials on the
Mais
call
ils
with
font
the
beaucoup de
foul.
fautes, hein. Je sais que Jordan, il est
Defense
inarrêtable, mais
tries
quand
a
même.
little too hard to stop Jordan, and he smartly draws the foul.
And the first one drops. Aguayo checked in for Rodman.
Michael Jordan.
Beaucoup de lancers francs. Hein.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
Ok, tu me dis.
Pistons trail by 18. Outside Thomas. There's the pass to Aguayo. Kicks to Dumars. Back to Aguayo. 5 on the
la
clock.
place, c'est mieux.
From deep. It doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. To the inside. And
Hey!
Their offense has really stood out. They're piling up the points and torching this defense.
I like how under control they've been on offense, keeping things simple and running their plays well.
A three from McGuire. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet.
For three.
McGuire's got 7.
This is exactly why they encourage McGuire to take these shots here, because he's such an effective scorer in that space.
The offensive rebound. Pippen the pass to Jordan. Second chance shot. And that one is off. Nice D from Lambier.
C'était barbé.
Here's Aguirre. And the dunk by Aguirre.
You see the court awareness. Thomas recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
In the second half now.
Oh là 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 là.
Are you kidding me?
Avec de la simplicité. Hein.
And Jordan Mike continues to get things to fall. What a show he is putting on tonight.
You can see the fire in Jordan's eyes. He's on a mission to make a statement this game. More pressure from the Bulls D has forced some mistakes from Detroit's offense. I like the game plan. Stick with it and take advantage of those extra possessions.
Kings checked in for the Bulls. Hodges comes in for John Paxson. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for Sally. Jordan passes to Carter. Here is Hodges, covered by Dumars. Stolen by Thomas. And he comes up with the deuce. Thomas got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, Isaiah Thomas, such a creative ball handler. Rush hour handles and a fantastic feel for how to break defenses down.
Here's Jordan. Rebound by the Pistons.
Vraiment, il a mis, frère.
Lambier's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hodges against Dumars. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And a misstep like this will not help things.
Bad mistake, no question. They got to brush it off and find a way to get back in this one.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago.
Oui, il fait des dunks. 3 passes D, encore une. Normalement, on peut réussir le but.
And Detroit with a change here too. Edwards is checked in. Outside Thomas. Pass to Edwards. Five to shoot. They double team Johnson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Hodges against Johnson. And stolen by Aguirre.
Mais...
To the paint. Lambier kicks to Thomas. Over Armstrong. Thomas's shot is off.
Ça va être dur pour les rebonds. En fait, c'est les rebonds, ils font chier, ça va.
Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in
Les
the
rebonds, ils
paint,
font
and now
chier,
they
ça
are
va.
scoring with ease. And we'll be right back
C'est vraiment
after
le truc le
this.
plus chiant, quoi. Les rebonds.
Here we go, the fourth quarter on the way in this crucial game 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Pistons trail by 17.
And you look at the coaches in this matchup. Obviously, the Pistons have a legend on their bench who has won a title. But the Bulls have shown well under Coach Jackson.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Hodges. Grant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Neely, and it's Armstrong in at the point. Lambier against Jordan. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And Coach Phil Jackson in his first full year with the Bulls.
And you know, Kevin, Jackson has changed the offensive approach for this team. He was an assistant before with the Bulls, so he understands their personnel. Seems like a really good fit so far into his tenure.
Yeah, he was an assistant under Doug Collins.
Yep.
So for the Bulls, Cartwright's checked in for Neef, and it's Paxson in for Armstrong. Bulls on D. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Up top, Dumars. Guarded by Jordan.
Pippen putting in the work to get there for the denial. That was really a nice hustle play.
Well, the Bulls have fouled a lot more in this game. They let the Pistons kill them at the line. You can't let that happen late in games.
And you would think the more physical Pistons would be sending the Bulls to the line more often. But, Clark, that has not been the case.
Kevin, one of the keys to the Pistons' success defensively is they play physically, they play hard, but they don't foul a lot. They foul you hard when they do make contact, but they're not recklessly fouling. And the Bulls can't afford to give away free points at the line too often.
They cannot. Thomas dishes to Rodman. Passes to Edwards. Back to Rodman. Clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Dumars misses.
You know, late in the ball game is when the experience of the Pistons will start to show itself. They've been outstanding when it comes down to winning time.
Jordan deciding where to go.
Oh, man.
Defense tries to get in there and trip Jordan up, but he charges right through it.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Pistons. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Totally
Bon, du coup, on n'a pas réussi l'objectif avec Jordan, du coup, non, c'est carré là.
Yeah, coach can't be happy about that.
Vraiment, on réussit l'objectif avec Jordan, les gars. Allez, c'est parti.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. 15-point game. Rodman passes to Thomas. He feeds it to Edwards. Chicago grabs the miss. Mike Fratello, what a gigantic night for Michael Jordan against these Detroit Pistons.
No.
First game of the series at home. You knew this would be Michael's time to shine. What a memorable performance from an elite player.
Against these bad boys from Detroit.
Ouais, Pippen aurait bien dans le terrain, ça va faire des passes.
Scottie Pippen gives your team all of that. Every team in the league wants a guy like him.
Paxson against Thomas. Six to shoot. Here's Lambier. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
And Lambier, clearly a high IQ offensive player. He realizes when that mid-range jumper is the best shot for him to take.
Jordan, the pass to Pippen. Shooting foul.
Je crois c'est qu'on veut pas des fautes, on veut qu'il marque. On veut passe D.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Bulls, Scottie Pippen. Shooting 2.
Good on the second free throw. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Back to Thomas. Dumars against Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Dumars is shifting, drawing contact there to get to the line, where he's superb.
Team foul. Shooting.
So he gets them both. Chicago leading by 14. Paxson outside. Back to Pippen. Stolen by Rodman. To Dumars. Some solid defense from Grant.
Always rough to miss a layup like that. The defense bothered him for sure.
Pippen, the pass to Carter. Lambier with the steal. And now the Pistons fast break.
C'est le défi, mais c'est pas. Ça commence à m'énerver, frère. Si je reçois pas le défi à cause des passes ou des points, je pense que je pète un câble. C'est vraiment le truc le plus facile. Et... Voilà.
Here's Thomas. The shot's good. Rodman making the play.
Great feed by Rodman.
Knocked loose. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Jordan up top, covered by Dumars. Jordan dishes to Grant. Count it.
Bien joué. Il marque les points maintenant,
Really
Jordan.
crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was
Ok,
locked
marque les
in on
points.
him, so he gave it away.
Now a timeout called.
Vas-y, ils prennent des temps morts.
They're
Inutile, c'est
trailing
chiant.
by
Là.
14.
Faites-moi perdre du temps, mode de
1:56
chien.
left to
Là.
play in the final quarter.
Tout ça pour rien, là. Perdre de temps pour rien.
Detroit making a switch.
On en a
McGuire's
marre,
checked
nous.
in.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons. Mark McGuire.
1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. And Beer, good.
Following up on the play, Lambier giving his all to make sure they convert.
Jordan down low, covered by Dumars. And Jordan gets it to go.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
No good on the shot. Great D that time from Edwards. Michael Jordan on the wing, covered by Dumars. Jordan against Dumars. Jordan can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 14.
And that was a foul. No question about it.
He deserved to go to the line after that hit.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Joe Dumars.
He throw good,
At
Dumars.
the line for two.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And at this point in the game, they need every point they can get.
Ouais.
You know he's
Dans
kicking
le
himself for
quatrième.
not knocking all of those free throws down.
This was a no-doubter here, a no-brainer, complete domination in every facet of the game.
And this game wasn't even as close as the score indicates. Nothing you can do but shake this one off, and
Isaiah.
things happen to you like that.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And this run has helped seal
Du
the win.
campion.
Give them credit for executing down the stretch. Nice work.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Pistons. Down by 15. No good
Ta
from
mère.
Jordan. Thomas with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And another
Allez,
turnover
sorti.
here by Detroit. Chicago making some changes. Bill Purdue's checked in for Carter. Hodges comes in for Scottie Pippen. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for John Paxson. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Greenwood's checked in. Oh, my! What a play!
That will make the highlight loop.
You're right. Definitely dunk contest material.
This is what the fans pay to come see.
First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Foul.
Known as the microwave,
Shooting
Johnson,
for
one of those
Detroit.
players that can heat it up in a hurry. And once he does, watch out, because he's going to be aggressive and filling that bucket up.
The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Jordan can't get it to go. Armstrong against Johnson. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Can't connect. Like in a game they needed
C'est
to
le
win.
défi,
So
ouais.
Michael
Avec
Jordan and
Jordan.
the Bulls get the win.
On a
What a tremendous
réussi.
effort from Chicago.
C'est carré, les gars.
Series now
Bien joué.
moves to
On a réussi
2-1.
le
The
défi.
Bulls are very much
On
in.
a réussi. Oh, la tête de
This
Dennis
team showed a
Rodman.
lot
Oh,
of metal fighting for
effrayant.
the looks they got, converted when
Il
they
a une
needed to.
tête, mon gars,
And for the
effrayant.
Pistons, Clark, they'll be feeling the pressure in
Il a une
game
tête
4
effrayante,
for
vraiment.
sure.
As they should. They don't want to let this
Jordan
series
Prime,
get
tu
tied
connais,
up.
mon gars.
Nobody wants to deal with the three-game
Qui
series
peut
against
l'arrêter,
Michael
c'est
Jordan. I
Jordan.
expect them to bring...
Qui peut arrêter Jordan? Père, il est trop boosté, Jordan. C'est Jordan, il est trop boosté. Ah. Bah, c'est carré, les gars. Du coup, ah oui, j'aurais gagné des WC, du coup. Pourquoi je gagne pas des WC sur qui est 25? Ça aurait été carré, ça. 3 étoiles. Je crois que c'est il y a moyen, c'est le pro. Ah non. Ça date, j'en ai pas fait un, quand même. 1991, début d'une dynastie. Ok. Ah, c'est l'année même, ils gagnent leur premier début d'une dynastie. Chicago Bulls vs les Los Angeles Lakers. 2 juin 1991, finale NBA match 5. Exploitant la moindre opportunité offerte par la défense des Lakers, Michael Jordan ne marque que 30 points, mais il offre un nombre incroyable de tirs envers coéquipier pour remporter son premier titre NBA. Avant de réussir le tir, on prend 4 rebonds. Oh, 10 passes décisives, ça c'est bien. Parce que, bah, du coup, les gars, faudra être boosté. Hein. Faudra faire des bails boostés parce que. 6 passes D. Passe D les gars, bah c'est carré. Et ouais, ok. Non, du coup les gars, il nous manque beaucoup de choses ou pas? Je pense qu'on aura bien, pas encore bientôt, parce qu'il nous manque encore quand même beaucoup, mais je pense qu'on a bientôt fini la carrière de Jordan, je pense quand même. Normalement, je crois que c'est vraiment bientôt fini quoi. Et ce serait carré qu'on aura bientôt fini. Et voilà. J'espère vraiment que vous êtes en train de kiffer ce let's play. Voilà, les gars. Vraiment likez, commentez. Juste vous envoyez une vidéo à votre ami, ça me ferait plaisir. Juste que vous commentez. Vous dites qu'est-ce que je dois améliorer dans mes vidéos, des trucs comme ça. Ça me ferait plaisir, les gars. Du coup, voilà. Merci d'avoir la vidéo. Et voilà.